Hello, yeah, just thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, a very good morning to each and every single attendees to this international festival, Silat World Heritage. Today is the third day of the festival, and we are honored to have with us Mr. Rob Brandt, the President of Persekutuan Silat Melayu Eropah, and we are going to listen to his documentation, reflections, and of course, insights of how he spearheaded and keep leading the Silat Melayu journey and adventure in European continent for the next 60 minutes or so. We are live here from Balai Budaya Tun Said Nasir, Dewan Bahasa dan Pustaka Kuala Lumpur. And today it is my privilege as your moderator to welcome and listen to Mr. Rob Brandt in our fourth session today. So without further ado, please, Mr. Rob.
Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Nisa Muhammad Ali. Thank you for the introduction. Salam hormat. Salam hormat yang dihormati Datuk-Datuk Datin-Datin, yang dikasihi guru-guru pesilat-pesilat, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Salam satu perjuangan, salam satu keluarga. Good morning, we say in Netherlands, in Dutch, goedemorgen. Goedemorgen, yes. Okay, the topic for me is about the development of Silat Melayu in Europe, especially in the Netherlands. First of all, I want to put a little introduction to myself. My motto is Saya Malay, because my roots is from Indonesia. My grandmother was born in Tual. My ancestors from Banda Islands, and then slowly they migrate to Java. So they go to Salatiga, and after Salatiga go to Semarang. That's the place my mother was born. So I'm very blessed that I have a little Malay blood inside of me. In my family, we have some uncles pemain silat, but I don't know what kind of silat they pemain. So when I was about 5-6 years old, my old uncle always calls me, Robert, please come to me. And he do little movement, and then I say, okay, uncle, and I play with him a little bit. And slowly, when I become growing older, he start to move like from pasang, go to right foot, left foot, the movement, the dance. And then suddenly he go out back to Indonesia. And then the brothers of my mother, they train Setia Hati, and I train with them every week when we at my grandparents' house. So yeah, that was very nice, because the grandparents' house was a center for the family. Everybody comes, come together. So we have a lot of makan, a lot of fun together. But when the adults are going to speak, they go to a separate room, and the children go to other rooms. So we have a very nice time at my grandparents. There's also started the begin of my passion of the Chris, because we have family Chris, because we have my grandfather has a few Chris, and always when he is taking them from the distance, I was always attracted to the Chris. So when I become growing older, at the age of 12, I was going to do Campo, I have done karate, but Silat, yeah, it always like a magnet to me. So the movement, at that time I do not know about adat, but the movements very graceful, very nice. And also very fast, like lightning, kilat. So then I met Mr. Ger Giese. He lives in my village. And he asked me, do you want to train with me? I said, yeah, okay. And he was at that time, do Kuda Kuningan, they call it Kuda Kuningan. And his teacher was Pendeka Frans Plantila, pencak organisasi Pancasila, they call it. So they have a school in Lumajang, Jawa Timur. And then I start to train technique, start to train the Lanka. But at the time, I missed the feeling of my old uncle, the graceful movement. So at that time, there was a festival in Sittard. I went there, and I see performance of karate, taekwondo, kickboxing, etc. And then I saw the movement of gerakan of silat, and I said, whoa. I go to I see the pendeka. So, can I ask you a question? Yes, you can. Is it possible you open a class in my hometown, Roermond? Yes, no problem. Only you must come every week to Helmond. So, for your understanding, Helmond from my place with that time is about 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour every week. So I go there and I train, and yeah, we have the Pencak Organisasi, very big organization at that time. So they have a few, they call it Cawangan. Cawangan, they have a Cawangan Eindhoven, Cawangan Maastricht, Sittard, Roermond. So all the guru there, over there. And then we train together. And suddenly in 1999, I make a nice trip because I supposed to go to Indonesia to travel around for 5-6 weeks. But the traveling agency said, well, I can better advise you to go to Malaysia, to come over here. Yes, and that is the best thing ever happened to me, honestly. So we go here. We travel from Kuala Lumpur to Malacca to Johor, so Terengganu, Pahang, Terengganu. Go to Rendang Iceland, very beautiful place. Have a good swimming, have a good stay there. Going to Ipoh, Penang, and back to Kuala Lumpur. At my trip, I was always looking at signs if I saw the word Silat, so I can look over there. And when I was there, I was in Penang, so we drove with a taxi driver, a Chinese guy. He said, hey, Mr. Rob, over there you can see Silat, Pencak Silat Complex in Penang. So can we have a look? Yes, you have, no problem. So we go inside. And they are training, I think, for some championship. And we have a talk. I've been there for, I think, 2 hours to see how they train, the way of Permine. At the time, there was a champion over there, and he said, hey, I wear the T-shirt of Pencak Organisasi. Can we exchange? So I give my T-shirt to him, and he to me. I still have it. I still have it. Yeah, like a soccer player. Yes, you can see. So at that time, I saw the movements, and I said, whoa, very nice. And then after Penang, I go to Kuala Lumpur. My sister was, before I was there, she was 4 months in advance. She buy in a shop 2 magazines in Ibaladiri. So she come to the Netherlands, she say, brother, she call me, in Dutch they call it broertje, broertje, for you. So I look, wow, magazines, I see I don't know I can't read the text because it's in Bahasa Melayu, but I see the pictures, and so, wow, very nice. And then at the back, I saw the address of the office. So I go with it from Kuala Lumpur. I take a cab and go over there, but the driver couldn't find. So I say, okay, please stop here. I'm gonna walk. So during my walk, I saw a sign, Seni Silat Linca. So I go enter upstairs and I say, I meet at that time young Datu Megat. I say, I'm searching for the office of Magellan. See, come, you can see, it's out there. So I was nearly close, but I didn't know. So then I go to the office, go upstairs, and there where the magic happens. So I enter, I see Prof. Aslan, my Guru Aslan, and he said, "Oh, where are you from?" "I'm from Blanda." And from the first minute, very open, very nice. We talk about Silat. I said, "Can you show me a little bit?" "Yes, I can show you a little bit." So I show and we talk. And he said, the words he said, "What do you want to learn?" Well, that time I saw on the beach in Terengganu, Silat Pulut and Witkendang, and that was really where my heart was open because the way of movement with the music makes for me complete. And then I say, yeah, I like because my grandfather has a Chris, I want to know more about the Chris. And then after long talking and have a discussions, yes, Prof. Aslan shows me some movement. He said, okay, bring to the Netherlands and train, and we got contact via email. So at that time, he also bring me to Guru Pakpar. I think it was in Gombak, and Pantastangan. Pantastangan. So we have a lot of discussion, long talking, and also there I got the opportunity to see different kinds of silat. And yeah, that was very, for me, a very nice moment because he was talking about waving bamboo, and the bird is coming to fly into the waving bamboo. And the way of bamboo waving, now I make this one of the learning process in my life. Because when you are as bamboo, you can adapt other meaning, other when you have discussion, you can say, okay, I understand. So not always agree. Yes, yes. So you're not always agree, but you can understand why. And that's the movement. Whoa, I feel very nice. So when I was sitting in the plane going back to Netherlands after 5.5 weeks traveling, almost 6 weeks traveling in Malaysia, I said, whoa, this country has a lot of positive things. One, the people very nice, very kind and humble. So that's what I noticed the first. No shouting and also no horning on the traffic. Very, very relaxed. So I like that way of the food. The food is sedap, delicious. Roti canai, nasi lemak, I love it. So when I was back, I come back, I go to Pendeka Franz Soplantila, my teacher, and he little bit, I can understand, disagree. I was going to see Silat over there. So well, we discuss, and I say, well, Pendeka, I follow you for a long time, and you are in my heart. But for me, now I feel I'm at end of the road because there is a new chapter for me. And then I step into Silat Melayu, so I have good contact with Prof. Aslan, and we email a lot of time, and he explained a lot. And then slowly, the knowledge started to grow, slowly, because my knowledge only like this, small. But He teach me, and also at that time the Silat Melayu family small, but now, if I can say, it's very big. So every time you meet new people, you get new ideas, and yeah, the family is growing. So I go to Pendaka from Saplantila and told him about my experience in Malaysia, what was very positive. So then he said, okay, then the roads separate. So then I jalan to Silat Melayu Malaysia, to Silat Melayu Kris Laksambilan. In 2004, yeah, 2004, I invited Prof. Aslan and the small team to come to Netherlands because we have a benefit martial art gala for the victims of the tsunami at that time. Yeah, for Sumatra. And Prof. Aslan and the team come and they stay for 2 weeks in my house. So I got 4 Malay guys in my house, so that was really nice. Not only the humor, but also they taught me you go inside right foot, when you go to toilet left foot, and till now I still do. Yeah, because it's also good for your concentration and focus. Very disciplined. Yeah, Silat is about discipline. Adat. Yeah. So they came to my house. We do masak together, and have a lot of fun. And at the festival, there was also taekwondo, judo, a lot of martial art. And yeah, then I got the opportunity to show in my area Silat with the Chris. Because in Netherlands, nobody do performance with Chris. No, because the most of the, can say 90% now is Indonesian Silat from Jawa, Sumatra, and they use the Chris more as you can call it jimat. Yeah? So they more on spiritual level with the Chris. So I am more interested in how to use the Chris because you call it senjata Chris. So basically, it's a weapon, but not a common weapon, not a common weapon. So the first I was learning about how to open, how to hold a Chris. And after that, the Prof. Aslan shows with the team the movement of the Chris. Everybody was silent. He said, "Whoa, this is beautiful." Different level, exactly. For me, also, if I can talk about Silat Peluda, in Europe, I'm sorry to say, they don't understand. I say, and they ask me, why you love Silat Peluda? No action inside, no. Well, I say, you can imagine that Silat is just like to learn how to write. When you start it, alphabet, then you make small words. But Pelut, Silat Pelut, is more like poetry. So I try to get them understand. So because the most of them are interested in fighting. All the silat, I know not all, but the most of silat in Netherlands is about olahraga. So pertandingan, most of them. So the persambahan, not much. So that's why I feel this is what I'm going to do. I show them in Netherlands, in Europe, about silat traditional, adat and adat, but also the movements. So I'm lucky I am under Prof. Aslangani. So he showed me, he teaches me. And after that, it really goes fast because when we train with the small, I had only, for the start, I only have 5 students for the quiz. Because I don't know, because I'm just learning, I said, no, I don't want to start a group. They asked me, can you teach us? I said, yeah, no, I can't because only small group. And after that, in 2004, when I get the amana to teach Senamantua dan Chris Luxembilan, then slowly the magic happens. In 2008, I got the invitation to come to Pahang, to come to Chirating. to meet Datu Sri Wan Wahid. And there was a seminar, Samba quiz, also about how to wear traditional the clothes. Yeah, that was a really nice meeting over there. Also, the whole family was there, the Chris family, the keluarga. So we talk, and then I had the opportunity to get the slampang from Datu Sri Wan Wahid. I feel very honored that Prof. Aslan gave me the opportunity to come. And I meet a lot of guru. And the first time I meet Guru Maslan from Pekan, he pemain seni silat Sangkarawana. I saw the movement, I saw the kendang, so that makes me really smile. Because you see the gentle movement, politeness, not only fighting. After getting the slampang, go back to the Netherlands, because now I was already motivated, but with the slampang, more motivated. Yes, already certified. So I was here, I must tell you, I was here with Pandita Herman Teuvenet. We call him Pak Herman. Pak Herman was a very funny guy, always have a lot of sense of humor. But when I was at his house one time, I say, Anga, Rob, come, please. We go upstairs. And he showed me his collection of Chris. Well, I can tell you, 100? No. 200? No. I think all senjata together, more than 1,000. Yes. So I was saying, wow, I couldn't believe. So Pa Herman, he is the one, during the time in Chirating, he said to me, Anga, this kind of silat is the proper way. You must unite in Netherlands the Silat Melayu. So this is the idea to start Persekutuan Silat Melayu Netherlands by Pak Herman. So then I talked to Prof. Aslan for, okay, how are we going to do it? And slowly, step by step, it grows. Yeah, and after that, it was really nice to train, to show them what we are, who we are. Because not only pakaian baju silat, but also we were baju Melayu, Tanjak, something. That's really important. So when you go in here, please wear this traditional. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna.
I want to interject just a little bit of clarification. You seem to be natural in embracing the Malay customs before you learn about Silat. Where does it start? Where's the trigger point for you to appreciate the Malay customs more or bigger than just the portion of Silat?
It starts at the Majalah Seni Baladiri office. I saw the pictures, saw the people coming over there, wearing batik, wearing, and I said, whoa, Silat is not just about punching, kicking. Silat is more than that. And that feeling I kept over there, I want to explore more in Europe. So I am very proud to say we have our brothers in France, they have the same mindset. It's all about mindset and discipline. So when we are together, we are in Malaysia. So Chigu Ordwin, now 4 times in Vermont, to show to the students Gayung Fatani. And then we are talking, and when we are together, it's more like we are in Malaysia, the feeling, because we have the same mindset. It's about mindset. Yeah. And after I'm coming back in 2008, the government in my hometown asked me if I can do some course for seniors to get them more in exercise. I say, yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I can. You sure? Yeah, I can. So, okay, what were you going to do? Do you going to do yoga or Pilates? I said, no, I'm going to do Senamantua. He said, what is Senamantua? Yeah, I said, I can explain, but better we do together. So we do 15 minutes, Senaman. He says, this is really good for the seniors here in this area. And then I get the blessing to do the Senamantua. Started with five. And I can say now proudly, we have 7 group, 100 participants to do Senamantua. And they love it. And some can't walk properly because not enough power in the leg. But we started on the chair. Only do like this, slowly press on the hand. So yeah, they make tension with the muscle, yeah, make contraction. So they love it. And we also do it with a lot of humor because yeah, when you laugh, your heart, yeah, feels good. So for the old people, not only is Senamantua important, but also the social thing. Have coffee together afterwards and have a laugh, have a talk, because some are widow and almost alone. So yeah, they love to come to the class. The class only 1 hour, but we spend 3 hours to do each other. Like a social grouping, yeah, very important for them. So yeah, that's Senamantua does a lot with me personally because when I was 18, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. Epilepsy, yes. So I take medicine for more than 30 years. And I do because I have discipline, because Silat is now for me way of life. So I start every day, I do my Senaman. And one night, something magical happened for me. So when I do the Senaman, I had glow, my hands glowing. So I do scanning my head because I always do pressure my eye for relaxing. And then I said, oh, I don't have any source. And I feel I can't explain. I saw my head and I saw, whoa, glowing, no source. At that time, my doctor, I can't say to the doctor, yeah, I'm scanning my head and I don't have epilepsy. So what I do, I cut my medication 1 day half, 1 day full, 1 day half for half a year. Half a year. And then I feel still okay. So I call the doctor. I said, Doc, is it possible we reduce my medication because I'm taking the pill for 30 years? I say, we can explore this. We can, okay, look into it. I say, okay, sorry, I already start. I explain you this. Oh, that's really good. So then you can stop your medication because no protection anymore. And then the most important thing, I listen to my body, what I never do in the early days. I always go there, bam, bam, everywhere, very busy, a lot of stress. So when my body says, you must have a rest, then I take a rest. And normally, if somebody says, Rob, can you help me? You say, yeah, I come to your house, I help you. Now I say, okay, if it can wait till tomorrow, I will be there for you to help. So I listen to my body till now, 5 years, no problem, feel good. So yeah, that's what the positive side of the Sanaman does with me. Yes. So we train, Sanamantua, get the seniors. Suddenly the primary school, secondary school, Mr. Rob, can you teach the students self-defense? They call it self-defense. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah. So I enter Galang Sport Hall, Galangang, and with the children. I said, okay, we self-defense, yeah, a little bit different. We call it Silat. Is anybody familiar with Silat? No, they say, huh? No. And so, who has seen John Wick 3? Yeah, you see The guys with the keramat, the small Indonesian guys with the keramat. That's silat. So you see silat, but you don't realize it is silat. Also, do you see Black Panther? Yeah, Black Panther we see. Okay, you see gerakan, silat. So you don't know. So then we slowly do senaman exercises to start, but also bring the kendang. So I say silat is not only about how to kick, how to punch. No, it's more on adat dan adab. I try to explain them. And then a little bit about history. I told them about the Dutch in Malacca. So we have a connection with Malacca, I said. And then I talk about Hang Tuah, so that they know, that they understand that Silat is not just martial art, because we have the dream to be Olympic, yes, and we support the Olympic dream, but it is also traditional, a traditional way of Silat. Then I start a project with the school. They all love it, and the students get the task to make a ganda. So they make a pair, make a ganda, and then I think, how can I get those guys who are very gifted into our gelanggang? So I say this, okay, we make a competition. Okay, competition with couples. The couple becomes number one champion. They can get for free 3-month training at my gelanggang. Number two, 2 months. Number three, 1 month. And now I can tell you that we have a few of gifted pesilat now from the school in our gelanggang. And that's what I try to get more people interested in silat. Yeah, the age is because on the primary school, I have my son Indra, who's helping me because he is also pesilat. So he's helping me, and they are on the age of 10. Yeah. So, and yeah, we do like tap the shoulder, so tap and you go back. So a little bit game. And then we start with punching back, kicking, and then we do lanka. And afterwards, they give salam, so they can go shake hands and say, till next time, I hope to see you next time. So we try to get more adat gelanggang inside. And then the secondary school, they are about 14, 15, 16 years old. Yeah. And I really make them enthusiastic about silat. Yeah. Because karate, taekwondo, a lot. Silat, we are minority group in martial art, especially Silat Melayu Malaysia minority in Belanda. So that's my task to get it grow bigger. So we make, with the group, we make a plan with Persekutuan Silat Melayu Netherlands. We make a plan how to get Silat Melayu in Netherlands grow. So it starts with a small group, and then they are Jurulati level. And then I said, okay, I showed them a lot of paguran, which paguran you prefer. Because after you katam, I send you away. You must go. You must go. We still together with gatherings, but you must find your path. And what I want they to do, to explore what kind of silat they love. So choose, for example, you want to be Gayang Fatani, you go to Gayang Fatani. You want to Pagaruyung, you go to Pagaruyung. Because we are satu keluarga, no matter what kind of silat you pemain, no matter what. So now they are going. 6 months from now, they slowly start with the project. And then I hope when we talk again about 3 years, I can say we have 10. Because we started with one in 1993, one Silat Melayu Malaysia. It is from Pukul Malacca. My abang Fred Anias, he is vice president of Persekutuan Silat Melayu Netherlands. And I was the second with Luxembourg. So we hope we can develop Silat Melayu Malaysia in Netherlands. After we make Persekutuan Silat Melayu Netherlands, we do a lot of activity. So we started in 2012 with the International Silat Festival. So we had mostly tanding, little bit sini, No kendang at that time, no kendang at that time, but we started. And then I become good friends with Guru Maslan, with Pesaka Pahang, Pesaka Pekan, and I invite them to give seminar kendang. So because there are kendang groups in Netherlands, but they don't know how to play properly. So I invite Datu Osmanok to bring the team, and Dr. Swaimi, they come to my place. And we had a seminar about 45 people who want to learn the kendang. So because we don't have a lot of kendang, we split. So one group is playing the rhythm kendang, kendang pahang, only basic, like kendang anak, one step, two step, three step, kendang ibu, 1, 2, 3 with the gong. And the other group was going to do Silat Melayu, Sangkrawana. I was for Chris Loksambilan, and we have seminar with Gayung, Malaysia. So, and the crowd really loves it. So at that time, the ones who support Uncle Pachi Dryson was also there. So he gave the blessing. He said, yes, continue because this is really nice. And the music, you don't hear, you feel. It goes with your rhythm. Yeah. So that's why I all want to promote the kendang. Kendang Kedah, Kendang Pahang. For me, no matter where I come from, but at least we have kendang in the Netherlands. Because silat without kendang is like a party without very nice decoration, right? So, okay, then we have the Netherlands, the Persekutuan Silat Melayu Netherlands, and I get in touch with Guru Audrin, and at the first time, yeah, it's like my little brother. It feels, yeah, comfortable. Huh? And we talk first via internet, and we have a phone call, and we have the same mindset. So I noticed that in Europe, there are Silat Melayu Malaysia, but everybody is on an island. So everybody do their thing, and yeah, that's okay. So I was thinking, okay, okay lah, yeah? If we could get them united, we are stronger. We have more possibilities. Not only performance Lok Sembilan, not only performance Gayung Fatani, but also Gayung Malaysia, other kind of Silat. So I say to Audrin, what do you think about the idea, European Silat Melayu Federation? And then he said, yeah, that's a good idea. So his group, very active, he talked with the board of his association. They agreed. Then I start to talk with UK. You have in UK different kind of Silat. I talked to Glenn Peter Lobo. He's from Lincha, Malaysia. I say, Abang Glenn, what do you think about Europe? Unite Europe. I said, good idea. So I talked to Wan Taufik. He is from Gayung, Malaysia, but they have another name also, Europe, something like that, international Gayung. He said, yeah, let's do it. So the UK. Then we have Austria. Austria a little bit different because they have two Chigo Eddie, one, and Abang, no, Boris, Abang Boris. He's also Gayung Fatani. So yeah, we have 5 countries, and also Germany. We have 5 countries, Silat Melayu inside. And also here, we're going to try to get not only 2, but at least in every European country, 5. 5, that is my task. Yeah, I want to get Silat Melayu Malaysia spread. Because when you talk about Silat, Pencak Silat in Netherlands, it covers the whole Indonesian Silat. But no Malaysian Silats, no Singapore Silats. So I want to have more flavor. And we don't talk only about Indonesian Pencak Silat. No. We talk about the Nusantara area, Rumpun. We are one big family. So that's why my heart is here, I can tell you. That's I want to promote. Because if you see the way of movement, how polite the people are, yeah, that is what Silat all about. And then when I train with Prof. Aslan in Nesgelanggang, well, when I hold the Chris, Samba Chris, and I pull out, yeah, that is for my grandmother and my ancestors. Pull back. Yeah, the feeling. To respect my ancestors, to respect the Malay people, because I also Malay, only halfway, but I'm Malay. And what I noticed, and that I really surprised, and I really love, I go to Kuantan. I was at Balok, very nice beach at Prof house. The hospitality of the Malay, very big, very big. So I was there at his house, and then suddenly I say, "Oh, I call him Bang Lan. Can we go to Mat Kilau, the movie?" Yeah, because I'm in Malaysia, I want to see Mat Kilau. Because in the magazine already about Mat Kilau. So I said, yeah, we go. So we go there, and what I noticed that there are a lot of children from school, but also people wearing the tanja, wearing busana. So they identify themselves with not only Makilau, but the heritage of the Malay heritage, the spiritual heritage. And that I say, yeah, I can understand that they are proud to wear tanjak, they are proud to wear. So that's why today I am wearing Pahang style because, yeah, now it's popular, Makilau. So this is why I dress today. And in my hometown, they called me the guy with the batik shirt. I always wear batik because I'm an artist. I make sculpture, and I like colorful designs. So in my hometown, they know me as a guy with the batik. Yeah, yeah, mud batik. Okay, about free spirit. I was also in Kuantan. I was there at Matkayan. I was wow. There was a very nice group. They have kendang, but they take the guitar.
Oh,
They make songs. Yeah, it was very nice to see. They mixed traditional with music. Yeah, I feel it up. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. It's very entertaining, at the same time refreshing, listening from Rob's reflection on his journey. And I'm very intrigued on the spiritual part of it, how you can not only assimilate, but humble your soul to really cherish the Malay custom. And while you are saying that you may just be part of a Malay bloodline, but it is a matriarchal, maternal bloodline from your mother. And in Malay custom, that is very sacrosanct, very significant. So, ladies and gentlemen, our viewers, thank you very much. We have listened to Rob's adventure in bringing home as well as bringing forth the future of Silat Melayu, of course, based in Netherlands, but now spreading throughout the continent of Europe. We wish him well in his coming years, together with your colleagues, Rob. And for the few closing minutes, I would welcome any question, any comments, and if I may start by inviting Prof. Azlan to say a few words as Rob's keep mentioning your name as his not only just physical instructor, but also like a father figure to his journey. Please, can I have Prof. Azlan? Come and join us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kepada yang berbahagia Doktor, terima kasih pada adinda saya, Guru Robran yang saya panggil dia Angah. Umpama dia jambatan pada mana-mana pihak yang berminat, pada budaya dalam Melayu, dalam dunia Melayu. Dan juga saya ingin memberi penghormatan kepada Guru Helmi daripada Cape Town yang datang. Beliau juga rapat dengan kami, mana bukan dengan saya, tapi kami artinya dengan mana-mana silat di dunia. Termasuk sekarang ni kita berada di sini, dia dah kenal dengan Datin, dia dah kenali. Kita juga ada Cikgu Andre semalam, dia beri speech yang molek. Kata dia sahabat-sahabat, rakan-rakan seperjuangan. Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya hanya nak memberitahu bahawa saya dididik oleh ayah saya, Almarhum Abu Bakar, Abdul Ghani Abu Bakar. Dia daripada keturunan Merpati Jepang, daripada Sarawak. Dan ibu saya daripada Sultan Brunei, daripada Pengiran Bagaudin. Dan bila saya dibesarkan, ayah saya memang aktif. Dia sebelum tu dia adalah antara mungkin yang pertama anak Melayu dalam British Royal Air Force tahun 40-an. Sebelum dia bekerja di hospital, PCCL Sungai Lembing, Kuantan, iaitu syarikat Inggeris yang di sana. Dan di situ juga sesudah itu dia sangat aktif dengan Palang Merah. Kemudian dia adalah pangkat yang tertinggi lah kalau di Pahang, dan juga aktif dalam sukan. Sebut saja, dan dia adalah regu dengan almarhum Sultan dalam main tenis dan sebagainya. Jadi saya dididikkan seorang aktif. Saya dilahirkan tak cukup bulan. Abang saya lahir pada, maaf panjang ni cakap, minta maaf tu rasa. Tak mengapa ya. Abang saya lahir pada Maulud Nabi 2 bulan 2. Saya lahir Christmas 25 Disember, maknanya 7 bulan. Saya lahir tak cukup bulan, sangat lemah. Mak saya Aidil Fitri, adik saya Ramadan. Tapi tak sempat tanya ayah saya sebab dia dah meninggal lah. Jadi hanya saya dapat beritahu, saya ucap terima kasih kepada doktor. Saya tidak mau panjang sini, bukan stage saya. Dan saya hanya membawa adinda saya dan juga keluarga saya di Netherlands yang makin besar. Hanya kalau dalam silat Melayu, sebab saya sebut silat Melayu, itulah ayah saya beritahu, ini silat Melayu dari istana. Saya bawakan budaya sebanyak yang saya tahu, adab istiadat saya tak boleh nak cakap. Yang disebutnya adalah Datuk Seri Wan Wahid, Haji Wan Hassan. Beliau adalah orang besar berempat, orang kaya Laksmana. Jadi orang kaya Laksmana pahlawan. Dan saya membawa erti kata nak hidupkan balik Melayu. Maaf saya cakap hidup balik Melayu, banyak boleh saya cerita. Macam saya kata, itu kan stage saya. Dan saya seorang wartawan, tahun 82, wartawan, politik, apa semua. Sebelum saya buat majalah Pendekar, sekarang Seni Bela Diri. Kerana saya minat, kerana saya dengar orang-orang tua, old folks, dia selalu bercakap tentang petua apa. Dan saya mengenali, saya diajar silat daripada kecil. Mudah saja silat dia sebenarnya, maaf cakaplah, cara saya diajar mudah. Dan bila saya umur 14 tahun, saya main sukan. Dan bila saya alami tenis elbow, ayah saya tunjuk sekali saja mula saya minat dengan senaman Melayu ni. Saya buat research saya sendirilah masa tu macam-macam, dan saya menggunakan senaman ini sebab untuk assessment dia silat. Tapi saya gunakan senaman itu, saya main hoki, saya main bola, saya main rugby, saya main pingpong, saya apa saja sukan saya main. Saya wakil sekolah dan wakil negeri. Hebatnya orang dulu, cara dia ilmu mereka lah, bukan saya je practitioner. Tapi nasib saya mungkin Allah Ta'ala nak buat, waktu umur 30 tahun saya alami stroke, saya lumpuh kerana saya terlalu sangat dengan kerja. Saya kena stroke 1.5 tahun, moden, tradisional, macam-macam. Dan mak saya ingat saya dah nak pergi. Jadi lepas 1.5 tahun, saya teringat apa yang arwah ayah saya ajar. Dengan satu saja pergerakan saya buat, maknanya mata saya dah mula boleh tutup, saya tak boleh nak tutup. Saya bernafas paruh, semua dah mula dah molek. Itu yang jadi saya terkejut. Dan di situlah saya explore, saya berjanji saya dah pulih, dah tak nak duit. Saya nak ilmu. Saya nak tambah lagi ilmu. Saya dengan buat research tentang Melayu. Maaf, susah yang kita bawa Melayu masa itu di tanah Melayu. Doktor tahulah, ya, sekali apa saja kena stop, kena buang nama Melayu. Tidak, saya berdiri, saya tidak akan buang nama Melayu. Tak dapat geran pun tak apa. Itu banyak kali saya di offer, tapi nak kena buang nama Melayu, saya cakap open, ya. Saya tidak akan buang nama Melayu. Itu, ya. Itu antaranya. Dan sekarang ni kami banyak buat research tentang senaman Melayu tua ni, insyaAllah dengan universiti. Dan dengan USIM saya buat research, dan insyaAllah dengan buat lagi universiti UiTM, sebab saya nak memperkenalkan Melayu bukan saja di tanah Melayu tapi ke luar negara. So inilah di antara jambatan saya. Juga guru Helmi di sana pun juga, dia pun terlibat di Afrika. Boleh dikatakan ilmu Melayu sekarang sudah berada di merata dunia. Itu saja. Saya minta maaf. Terima kasih dan maaf kerana panjang lama di sini. Terima kasih. Hanya satu saya nak beritahu. Orang Melayu ni, dia sudah ke depan. Dia dah lama bertamadun. Bila saya bawa mereka suruh berbusana, meletup busana, satu Malaysia dan satu dunia. Bila memanah, saya minta dia semua main. Bukan kerana saya saja bersuara, semua bersuara tentang manah, semua memanah. Dan bila saja berlakunya, bila makilah umpama saya beritahu kita berada di depan pintu, buka saja lampu merah tu, kita buka pintu, kita pun ke depan. Dan satu dunia sekarang sudah melihat Melayu. Itu saja. Terima kasih, Doktor. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, that's the beauty of true knowledge that is being practiced in individual capacity and not just institutional legacy. Yeah. Is any question, if I may, before we put the session to end? Sila, can we have the microphone at the floor? Sila.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi semua. I just need to know from Tuan Guru Rob, how many youngsters are you planning to have year by year input into Senaman Tua? I mean the ages from 9 to 10, or is it from 6 years old, and what is his maximum of having children, anak-anak in the classes to progress to teenagers? Just need to know what is the figures like. Terima kasih.
Okay, about the youngsters, we call it, We have, they can start at the age of 7. They have a group, 7 till 9, and only 30 minutes, 45 minutes, because the focus for them is about 50, 20 minutes, then go down. After the 20 minutes, we do a little game. So we touch the shoulder, we a little bit like sparring, but not like kicking, punching. Try to touch the shoulder or touch the knee. And we do, I call it not senaman tua, I call it senaman muda, because they are young and not that strong. So slowly we make the senaman for them to understand easy. Not a lot of senaman, a few. So they know, they make their legs strong, have fun also. So yeah, we do try to relax. Nafas Melayu, Tanga Melayu. So we also start to teach them about the petua. So because silat is and senaman is not only about kicking but also know the petua. So yeah, we start, and then we have a group. We have a group 10 till 12 and 13 above training together. And we started with senaman. After that, we split. Some are going for the bunga, and some are going for Baladiri, and some are going for the Oleraga. So we split.
Thank you. Terima kasih Tuan Guru yang bertanya. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That ends our chat with Rob in understanding his upcoming and future journey in spreading Silat Melayu in the continent of Europe and befitting his position as the president of European Silat Melayu Federation. We wish and pray that Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala will guide him and his brothers and keep him safe and of course healthy to continue be the icon or the beacon of true knowledge and right conduct that is being manifested in the movement, like what he said, the graceful movement with spiritual insights of Silat Melayu. Thank you again to Pesaka for having us in this session 4. Inshallah, we will meet up again once God's grace is with us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.